Life is full of letdowns and disappointments, all that bad shit. So do the best you can to think of the good shit. Hi, friends, it's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for watching my belly aching video about being disappointed and let down. And I don't know, maybe it helps somebody, maybe it doesn't. If you found some help from this, then subscribe to my channel and put the good word out there. I'm really only speaking from my own experiences, but most of them are they're disappointments, like letdowns. It's freaking ridiculous. It cracks me up sometimes because have you ever noticed that when you run into problems with someone that I don't know if they don't possess the courage to just stand up or stay in the fight or go into the later rounds, they like fucking run away, but they leave you a bag of shit. It's kind of like, yo, here you go, here's some shit. Do what you can with it. That has happened to me far more than I like to face. Now I'm finally starting to face that bullshit. And that's kind of what encourages this video is if you're in the dumps like me, if you're that low, that dark, that nasty, it's number one, it's going to get worse, but the outside influence, like people, situations that you've been in, your thinking, those can lead to you getting worse. The only reason why I know that is because I'm getting worse and I can't help my mind. But a friend of mine called it a hamster wheel, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm on a fucking hamster wheel thinking about some of the bullshit that I think about. Not all, but most of the people that I like freaking knew at work for were people I revered, like put seriously on a pedestal. Like I just thought highly of them. They all fucking let me down, man. A shocking amount of them. And it's just something I'm noticing is if you go disabled, because I pay a lot of attention to people that are disabled now. PPMS in particular is something that I can speak. Literally all of them have relationship problems. They got left by friends. Family fucked them over. Their job fucked them over. And looking at my own situation, I'm noticing there's a commonality because all that happened to me too. Even before it started happening before I was diagnosed. So maybe there's something to that. Obviously, there was something very wrong with me, and I was still treated like shit, really bad. I mean, some people, I don't want to say they treated me like shit, but they left me feeling deserted and feeling like a piece of shit. And my examples are, you know, there's a few things that just stand out to me right off the rip that made me feel real bad. Is I had a roommate lie to me once, tell me that we were scammed. It had to do with like rent and that kind of stuff. It wasn't until I learned the truth later on from the landlord that homeboy fessed up. And I don't know, I've heard stories of maybe bought a boxing ring or he started his own business or whatever. The point is, I didn't know shit until the very end. Not even there. I wasn't even going to be told shit. I was just bye, goodbye, poof. That was the last situation that kind of like did me in, where I was kind of like, I gotta get away from all these people. Before that, I remember a big deal was there was a kid that I used to teach in my class, and he got shot. A bullet came through the door, hit him in the hip, shattered his hip. He had to go to the hospital, whatever. His mom called me. I went and I visited that kid the entire time that I could. I heard so much bullshit about wanting to help him, do this, that, or whatever. Not a single fucking ounce of support in any way, shape, or form. It was actually very ignored. It hurt me so bad. Of course, there's incidents in between everything. One that sticks out to me was a kid got choked out in my class. I was actually on the mat. I was with another student helping them out, and I actually asked someone to help me. And when I watched the video, the kid actually got choked out right in front of him. 7, 8 feet, something like that, but it was right in front of him. My class was canceled 2 weeks later. So anyway, that was like the next situation. There was another situation that happened even before that, where it started out, and it was like love, falling in love with the wrong person. And that, I gotta say, if you fall in love with the wrong person, or you kind of spend time with the wrong people, the right people leave. They do other things. You know, they got a better life to look out for. I learned that. So I've been slowly trying to tell myself as if, you know, if you spend time with the wrong people, the right people are gonna leave. Anyway, thanks for listening to all this mumbo jumbo. It is just a common thing that I noticed. So if you go disabled, I don't want to say prepare for it, but yeah, kind of be prepared for it, because people are going to treat you like shit. You are going to notice things that you didn't notice before. You know, you're going to hear shit that people say that you didn't even think was logical. There is going to be a lot of people that you thought were a certain way, but they're not.